Hey, what is up guys? Today we're gonna be talking about like a guide to your keybinds. Now, as you can see when I play, we're just gonna get straight into it. You can see when I play, my hand is like in a ball. I don't have that big hand, so I wouldn't say. And to be honest, the reason I like this is because I don't get cramps in my hand at any time, unless I really you're trying to do everything at one time and super fast and everything like that. If you're trying to do everything all at once, it might, start to hurt or something if you're playing the game the whole day or something like that. So if you're a person that gets cramps in your hand a lot, then just don't watch this, because this is not going to be a guide for you. Now, I've got two buttons, my stair and wall, for my mouse buttons. Now, I've only got two of them, and that's only on the left side, so I press them with my thumb. Alright, let me just get straight into the binds. Right here. Now, you got everything, of course, you got your default binds, got all your crouches. Now my crouch is left shift and left control, just in case, because when you first start, you could just mess it up a bit. So yeah, I would change it to both of those. My reload is R, use E, G, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now wall, as you can see, is this button. On the left, it's going to be at the top. I think the camera is inverted, so you might be seeing it a little bit different, but this is on the top, this at the bottom. This is my wall. This is my stair. X over here. Here you go, you can see it, X, right here next to shift and control and all the other stuff. There's X. For my floor, for roof it's C. For traps it's T. Placing build, not like, obviously same thing. H is repair. Rotate build, I don't even know why I have that, but it's R. I wouldn't suggest using R because sometimes you could accidentally do it. Now I've played PC for a while, so I don't do it that much. It's super rare for me to do it. Change material, it's going to be the right mouse button. Just you can see right here, this one on the right side. That's why it's called that. So, let's get into the other things. Change builds, it's right mouse button as you're holding your menu. Now my menu is Q to put out your building menu. My edit is F because I edit with my thumb, but at the same time I build with my thumb. And it isn't very hard because I don't do anything that includes doing the same things in one time. So that's pretty good. Select the building edit, same thing. Reset is the automatic one, it's right mouse button again. Yeah, that's literally about it. That's all the helpful things you can get. I'm going to talk a bit why I chose these binds. And also I'm not going to be going over sensitivity because I chose a random sensitivity and I'm already good with it. So yeah, I wouldn't suggest my sensitivity to most people. So basically I'm going to go over why I am using these binds. Now for me, when I started playing, I didn't know what binds I should use. I didn't look up a video to use any binds from like pros because, I didn't know that at the time, so I just didn't do it. And basically all I did was just try and find some random binds, and I suggest you doing that. So I chose these binds because I don't cramp while, I hold my hand like a ball. And it's because it's really easy. Now, one thing that might draw you back, as you can see, let me get a bit close up. When I want to press one of these buttons, I can slide my finger onto the next one. It won't hurt because the keycaps aren't that large. So I can just easily push it down and swap over to the next one. Now this is a normal office keyboard. I do not suggest you use a keyboard like this because most of them are bad. This one was actually better than I thought. I don't know how, but it's just really good. But for example, let me give you an example from a keyboard that is supposed to be good, but it's not. Now this, sorry about that. This, look at how far the keycaps push down. If you try and slide your finger over to the next one, it will probably hurt if you're not used to doing this. But you could still do it, but it's just a bit harder. As you can see, I'm trying to do it and it's a bit harder. So I suggest, if you're going to use these binds, I suggest you use a keyboard that doesn't have that big keycaps, because then that's going to be really helpful. Now, how I do it, you know, as I do triple edits, I do all the stuff to do triple edits. Now, if you don't have fast fingers, again, do not use these binds. You're going to need fast fingers, because to switch between this, you're going to have to go super quickly. And you can't just put your finger, just keep putting your finger on the same button. You're going to have to swap it. Unless you get really used to it, like me, you can just keep pushing it down and go over to F. So that's going to be really easy for you once you get used to these binds. Now, for my binds, it takes a while to get used to. Like probably a month to fully be good at the game with my binds. But if you already know how to play the game and you're looking for new binds, I would suggest them, honestly. You can probably get used to them in less than, you know, a couple of days. But if you're new to the game, probably try someone else's binds, try and get used to them, and then maybe come back to this video one day and try and use these ones, because then you're going to understand how the game works properly and how keybinds work properly, and that will be really helpful. But if you want to use these binds, do it anytime. I've already shown you everything. If you want to, for some reason, change your sensitivity to mine, then here you go. When I first tried putting on the sensitivity, I did it absolutely random. I just clicked somewhere. And yeah, this is my sensitivity. And, you know, if you want to see all this, just stop the video, whatevs. Yep, here you go. That's that. And yeah, I mean, if you found this video helpful, please like and subscribe. Share your thoughts in the comments about what I can do better about the video. It would really be nice to see some feedback. And yeah, thank you very much for watching this video. Peace out.